Okay, we are continuing on a creation BSP MVC application, and so far we create two parts of that application: the control class. Let's see here, this control class, and also the model class. Click on a class and we could see the model class. General purpose of the model class is to collect data. Control class control the HTML pages and flow of the HTML pages, and the only part which is still missing is the HTML page. It means we click on a header of the BSP application and we say we are going to create a page. We named the page a_page1 and we choose view because we don't like to choose the page with the flow logic, because our logic will be isolated in control class. And SAP just generate the basic HTML page. We could compile everything and just to see what's going on. And when we test that application right now, we'll assign to SAP web server. It show up HTML page but no content, and you see there is he already called this controller. It means controller is initiated, but what was not initiated is a page which will be called, and we will show you how to do that. If I go to the control class, we have to start with the do init. This is the method that is called first time when the application is called, and we have to do one thing. So we have to bind generally control class with the model here in the init method, and I show how to do that. First thing what we will do, we create model. It means we use the SAP function to create model, and we point into our model class, and this is just the ID of the model and could be same time the same. Then we assign our created model from model class to our model in a controller. And remember, we create one of the attribute in the control class model. I could show you that. We go back, we go to attributes, one of the attributes, it's model, and me means we are pointing to the class that we are working with. It means we are pointing to the model in control class. Then we give the HTML page title. I mean, we will use that variable in every HTML page. I mean, every HTML page will be same, have a title, and just by assigning the title in a control class, we could change the title of the HTML page. Now we use that view in every our HTML page. It means the logic that we will, how we initiate the view will be same, but we just by assigning different HTML pages, we will call the same different HTML pages with the same method that we will create it later. It means this is just pointed to our first HTML page in our application. This will create object HTML page, and it creates the HTML page that looks like a page on HTML. Then I create my method in the control class that if I have multiple pages, I will use the same method. Just by setting the title and view, I will create HTML page just by calling this method, and I show what is inside that method. It means to create method in my control class, I just double click on that method, and this is my method. Inside that method we have I am setting the attribute. Generally I am saying in the HTML page my object model will be model that I created before, and my title of the HTML page will be title that I assigned in previous step, and I'm calling HTML page. I mean, let's look if we could see what happens. I mean, I'm compiling everything. Be careful to compile really, see that it's inactive. Just compile everything what is necessary to compile. And we will go to the BSP application, compile it, BSP application, and try to run it. Write name and password. And we have some problem. It means there's a problem. Looks like with our HTML page. It means we try to create HTML page. We create model, but we don't have a property model in our HTML page. I mean, we have to say we have an attribute model and the reference object, and we are referencing to our model class. And we also initiate the variable title. It means we have to create this variable title in our web page. And just understand, we have a model, then we have to bind that model to our control class, and then from the control class we have to bind between the control class and HTML. We tie these things together and we are expecting to have an object in HTML page which has the same attributes as the model class. And now we activate our control class, and we'll go back to our BSP application and try if our BSP application is working. Hooray! You could see our HTML page that we create, hello world, press me. But this is not still showing the advantage of the MVC application, because we generally showing displaying static page. I mean, we have to change the part to show the advantage of MVC approach. It means what we will do first. Okay, I am going to create the view of the, for example, sales orders. Couple fields from the sales orders. I mean, what I will do first, I will create a structure and table type of fields that I would like to pull it from table VBAP. It means let's create the structure first. Okay, I'm going to create new structure that will show fields from the table header, sales order VBAP, and from the KNA1. It means I name my structure Z cell, and I would like to do it as a data type. Z cell. And say I'm going to create LB structure, and the field I will be interesting will be done. Position of the order, customer name, and material number, quantity, and description of the material. Check it if everything is okay. He doesn't know this guy. Oh yeah, there's a mistake. It's better. And we compile the structure. Oh, that's the problem. Oh, I have to specify reference table. It's just regular basic problem in SAP. You have to do reference field for this guy, for example, and we are compiling structure. And we will continue in that scenario in next part.